child's pose over. Your knees could be together or the knees could be wide. Elbows can rest down, head can rest down on the mat. If it's comfortable this morning, close your eyes. And separate the top teeth from the bottom teeth to relax your jaw. Noticing sounds in your space and outside of it. And inviting the main focus of the mind onto the breath. Breathing in for about 3 to 5 seconds. Breathing out for the same amount. You're in the child's pose position. With minimal effort, slide the right arm across your chest so the palm faces up. Rest the right side of your face on the mat. If you're on your back, reach your fingertips up. Pull the opposite elbows and pull the arms across the body to the left, just exposing the right shoulder away from the mat. You can turn your head a bit. You're in the child's pose, right arm across the chest. Feeling that space between right shoulder blade and the spine. With minimal effort, slowly switch sides. Left arm across or pulling the arms across to the left. Nice, heavy, deep breaths. Maybe even prolonging the exhale a bit. Next inhale, reach both hands forward, and we'll meet in tabletop position, spreading the fingers wide, knees under the hips. Exhale to round and arch the back, look towards the navel. Inhale, belly drops, chin lifts. Exhale, round the back, look navel. Inhale, belly drops, chin lifts. Exhale, back rounds, look navel. Inhale, dropping belly, lift the chin. You're welcome to continue or try the slow-mo variation. So from a round back shape, untuck the tailbone first, drop the low belly, the upper belly, the ribs, and then at the end point, lift the chin. And then reverse that, tucking the bum under, pulling the belly in, lift the ribs, lift the chest, and let the head go. Untuck the tail first, drop belly, ribs, chest, chin lifts. And reverse it, bum tucks first, pull the belly in, lift the rib cage, lift the chest, let the head go. Untuck the tail, belly drops, ribs drop, chest, then chin lifts. Keep the chin up as you tuck the bum under, pull the belly in, lift the rib cage, lift the chest, and drop the chin. Inhale to untuck the tail, drop the belly, drop the chest, lift the chin. Last time, rounding the back, tuck the bum under, pull the belly in, lift the ribs, the chest, and then drop the head. Good. Pause, pressing hands into the floor. Squeeze the bum a bit. Good, and see if you can send the right toe back behind you, tucking the toe under. The exhale, belly stays lifted, press back through the heel. Pausing for 5 deep breaths. So strong through the heels of the palm, belly is lifted. See if you can squeeze the bum as you press back through right heel. 1. Breathe deep. 2. Strong arms. For 3. 4. And 5. Coming forward. Hips over the knees, shoulders over wrists. Left toe goes back, straighten the leg. Strong bum and belly, push into the hands, lift the chest, and press back through the left heel. Breathe in, nice and slow. Breathe out completely. Last couple breaths. Strong through bum, belly, and arms. Inhale to come forward and walk the hands about 6 inches in front of you, maybe even a foot. You have the space. And bring your shoulders over the wrists, bend the elbows, and then push up. Press the hips back over the knees. Look towards the navel. Inhale, shoulders over wrists, soft bend in the elbows. Lift the hips. Exhale, press back. 3 more. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, mini push up. Pressing back, hips over the knees. Inhale, forward, shoulders over wrists. Mini push up. Exhaling back. Last 2. Inhale to come forward. Mini push up. Press the hips back. Inhale to come forward. Walk the hands in, find your pillow or blanket. If you don't need it, that's cool too. Place the right knee on the pillow and step your left foot forward. Bring your hands on either side of the foot, tenting the fingers. Sink low into the hips and lift the chest. The exhale, hips shift back, front leg straightens. Lift the toes. Inhale to come forward, chest open. Exhale, hips back, toes lift, round the upper back, look belly button. Inhale to come forward, exhaling back. Couple more, inhale forward, exhaling back. Inhale forward, exhaling back. Inhale to come forward and lift the chest, curling the back toe under, squeeze the bum. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus branch the arms, squeezing the shoulder blades. Inhale, arms straight up overhead. Exhale, cactus branch the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades. Last one, inhale to reach up. Exhale, bend the elbows. Keeping the elbows bent, use the inhale to twist towards the front leg. Exhale, look back to center. So think of the chest doing the moving the hips, front hip pulls back, back hip pulls forward. Inhale to center. Exhale, little twist. Inhale, center. So notice that the hips and the knees will move with you. Next time you twist, pause here, or take the left elbow outside the right knee, or whatever side you're on. Maybe stack the palms one on top of each other, and breathe there for 1, 2, little twist. If you feel really strong this morning, you can lift your back knee off the mat, straighten the leg. For 3, 4, and 5. Bring the back knee to the mat. Hands either side of the front foot, and step that foot back. Child's pose or downward facing dog, whatever feels good for you. Might take puppy stretch, walking the hands forward, elbows and forehead come down. Hips over the knees in that position. Just inviting stillness again in the body. When you're ready, come back up onto all fours. Pull the belly in and step the other leg forward. Obviously, I have no idea which side you're on. Curl the back, knee under. Make sure you're doing this other side. Good. And then on the exhale, straighten the front leg, lift the toes, round the back. Inhale to come forward into the lunge. And try to be really light on your fingers. So the movement is coming from the core, the belly, the pelvis, mid-back and upper back. Exhaling back, rounding the back. Inhale forward, opening the chest. Couple more like that. And then next inhale, from the lunge, walk hands up the thigh, straightening up through the spine, strong back bone. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend the elbows and squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, bend the elbows, squeeze the blades. Couple more like that. Breathe in and reach up. Breathe out, bend the elbows. Last time, breathe in and reach up. Breathe out, bend the elbows. Pausing here, strong upper back. Inhale to twist to the front leg. Exhale to center. Inhale, twist to the front leg. Notice the hips will move a bit. That's cool. Exhale, center. Let the whole body work. Breathe in and twist. Breathe out to center. Last one. Breathe in and twist. Pausing here or placing opposite elbow outside the knee. Stack the hands. A little extra warmth today. Curl the back toe and lift the knee up. Breathing deeply, strong legs. Pushing the air out on the exhale. Last 2 deep breaths. Bringing back knee down. If you need to, plant your hands and step back to downward facing dog, child's pose, or puppy stretch. I'll demonstrate the puppy stretch. Letting the breath flow in and out of the body. Next inhale, roll forward like a wave and lie down onto the belly. Forearms in front of you, elbows roughly under the shoulders. And try to straighten, stretch the legs back behind you. Good. Chest stays lifted. Inhale to lift the chin. Exhale to tuck the chin, look towards the rib cage, and we'll roll back up through the spine. So exhaling forward, bowing the chin. Inhale to roll back up, lifting the chin. Exhale, tucking the chin, rolling forward. Inhaling to roll back up. Exhale down. Inhale to lift. Try a couple more with your own breaths. Good, and then we'll bring the forehead to the floor and bring the hands out wider so the arms kind of create a W shape. Bend your knees and press your heels together. Lift arms off the floor. Press down through the pubic bone and lift your heels up. Inhale, lift your head, chest, and your knees. Exhale to lower everything. Same thing. Inhale to squeeze the shoulder blades, squeeze the bum, lift the heels. Exhale down. Inhale to lift, strong upper back. Exhale to come down. Last one, inhale to lift up and hold. 1, maybe straighten your legs this time. 2, maybe reach your arms forward. For 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, hands plant. Bend the knees and just sway the shins side to side. When you're ready, reposition the elbows under the shoulders, pinky side of the forearm on the mat, chest opens, curl the toes, exhale to tuck the chin, press into your elbows and roll up through the spine, ribs, belly, hips. Option to lift the knees, breathe in at the top, exhale, lower knees, hips, belly, inhale, open the chest. Exhale to tuck the chin, rolling up like a wave, ribs, belly, hips. Option to lift knees, breathe in at the top. Exhale, lower down, knees, hips, belly, ribs. Inhale, chest opens. Exhale, rolling up. Pause, inhale. Exhale, roll down. Last one for fun. Exhale to roll up. Pause and breathe. Hold if you can. For 1, knees could be down. Squeeze your bum, belly up. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Knees come down, nice and slow. Lower. Take the arms out to the sides. Turn one cheek. Bend the knees and sway the shins side to side. Breathing deeply. Belly rises and belly falls. And we'll straighten the legs. We'll all look to the right just for some consistency and lift the left hand up a little bit. So the arm stays bent, but you're sliding the hand up. Good. And then place the right hand beside the chest and roll over onto your left side. We're looking to feel some kind of stretch in the left chest. You can adjust the left elbow, either sliding the arm up or down. And if you can't, so use the right hand as kind of a kickstand, and maybe the right foot comes back behind your left leg. Just explore a little bit if you need to. You might straighten your arm a bit. Just notice where you feel the sensation and breathe into it. Breathing in for about 4 counts. And breathing out for 4 counts. Last 3 full cycles of breath. Thinking pushing the air out with the belly button to hollow out the belly. Next inhale, come back onto your belly. Turn your head the other way and just straighten both your arms down beside you. You might kind of wiggle the bum a bit if that feels good, or just stay and breathe into the belly. Belly presses into the mat with the in-breath and falls away from the mat or pulls away from the mat on the out-breath. Same thing, other side. So bringing left arm to, right arm to a cactus branch. Turn your cheek to the left. So looking to the left, and we'll roll over onto the right side. Use the left hand as a kickstand. You can lift that right arm up a bit or down a bit and just explore where you feel the stretch. Breathing in for 4 seconds. Breathing out for 4 seconds. Slowly rolling back onto the belly. Hands under the shoulders this time. Good. So option 1, keep your hands under the shoulders. Option 2, interlace the fingers behind your back. Reach back through the legs. Press the tops of the feet down, knees lift. Shrug the shoulders up away from the mat and lift your head and chest. You can do this with your hands down. Good. You can lower on the exhale if you need to, or stay lifted, strong upper back. Squeezing across the bra line or the bro line, just below the shoulder. Lifting, ribs stay down, legs engaged. Smile line under the butt cheek is lifting. Strong bum is a happy bum. Always smiling. Good. I know you're all laughing at that one. Breathe in. And then exhale, curl the toes, press up to all fours. And curl the toes, lift the knees, and step your feet behind the hands. Good. Walk your feet out of it. Turning out like a squat. You exhale, bend the knees, sinking the bum. Inhale to straighten the legs. Fold over the legs. Inhaling to squat low, maybe chest lifts. Inhale to lift the hips, let the head go. Inhale, squatting low, chest lifts, shoulders back a bit. Exhale, fold forward. So you can hang out in either position, whatever one feels the best for you right now. If you're staying in the squat, feel free to walk your hands forward and tuck the chin. 5 deep breaths. 1. 2. 3, 4, and 5. Lowering into the squat if you're folded. Good. Inhale, everybody straighten their legs. Feet parallel, catch hold of the waist. And inhale to rise up, standing up nice and tall. Cool. Take a moment, adjust as you need. Good. And tree pose. So turn the right foot out and drag heel to the midline. Zip up, palms come to touch. Good. Maybe you lift the whole foot to the calf. Maybe above the knee in your upper inner thigh. You press your foot into your leg into your foot. You might hold on to a wall. You might hold on to your opposite earlobe. You might hold on to your neighbor. Good. Breathe in and breathe out. Maybe you reach your arms straight up over your head, palms facing each other. Give yourself a high five. And then bend the elbows so the thumbs touch the top of the shoulders. And lift your chest up like you're doing a back bend. Squeeze the head with the arms. Good. And then tuck the chin to create like 6 double chins. And breathe. Hollowing out the belly. 1, 2. Chest puffs up for 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, arms up. Right knee to center. Cross right ankle over top of the left. So you might stay with the legs crossed like this. You might take full eagle, lifting the heel, squatting into the standing leg, maybe tuck the toe. And then left arm under the right. So you might hold the shoulders from here, lifting the elbows, lifting the chest, or backs of the hands touch, or the palms touch. Hold and breathe. 1, squeeze the inner thighs. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale to unwind the pose. So lift the right leg up to hip height. Unwind the arms and straighten the right leg forward, hands to waist. See if you can lift it up as high as you can. For 1, little higher. 2, little higher. For 3, smiling. 4, little higher. And 5, let it go. Oh, feel like quad. Yeah, see lots of dancing. It's good. When you're ready, left foot and knee turn out. Tree pose, second side. Whole foot to the calf, maybe toe rests. Maybe foot to the upper inner thigh. Pressing leg into foot, foot into leg, zip up. Hands could touch. Hold your ear, hold the wall, whatever you need to stay steady. That's the goal. Be steady where you're at and breathe. Maybe you reach your arms up, shrugging the shoulders, high five. Bend the elbows, thumbs to the top of the shoulder, lift the chest, tuck the chin. 1, gaze is steady on one spot. 2, 3, strong legs. 4, and 5, lift the hands up. Exhale, cross left foot over the right. So you might just be crossing one leg on top of the other. Right arm under the left. Hands to shoulders, backs of the hands touch, or the palms touch. Maybe you lift up onto the tippy toe, or bend into the standing and tuck the foot behind the shin. Breathe. 1, 2, strong through the midline. Elbows squeeze together, legs squeeze together, belly lifts. 4, and 5. Unravel the arms, lift the left leg, and straighten it. Point the toe, lift it high. 1, little higher. 2, higher. Higher. For 3, 4, little higher. And 5. Exhale, let it go. Move through the ankles, maybe circle one at a time. Good. Maybe just wiggle the thumb. Good. And we'll come to seated. So inhale, reach the arms way up, stretch long. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, chin lifts. Exhale, sit down onto the bum, however you can get there. Legs come out long in front of you. And take a sip of coffee or water. Sitting up nice and tall, shoulders back, spread the toes. Tuck the chin. 5 deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bending the knees, heels kind of wiggle in a bit. High five the soles of the feet. Lengthen up on the in-breath. On the out-breath, fold forward. Head to your knees. 1, 2, you can also turn the knees open a bit for 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lean back. Cross the shins and see if you can reach forward and stand all the way up. And then sit all the way back down. Maybe. Good. Legs out long in front. So we'll reverse the folding action. Bringing the hands back behind you. Bend the elbows. Squeeze your legs together. Squeeze your bum, even though you're sitting on it. Point your toes. Lift the chest. And let the head go back. Couple deep breaths. If you're feeling really strong, try lifting your hips. Last 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Sit down, chest up. Good. And we'll hug the right knee in. And if you're kind of stiff this morning, you might want to use a strap for this one. So hug the right knee in and open it out to the side. Your knee kind of hangs up away from the mat. You might slide a pillow or a blanket under the knee so that it's resting on something. So you're essentially bringing the floor to you. So I'll kind of demonstrate as the stiff person. So if you're stiff, you can strap up the right foot. If you're not stiff, bend the knee to pat your toes. Okay, inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, let the head fold over the leg. So think about guiding that right rib cage towards the left leg as you fold. And if you kind of get to here with the strap and that feels good, that's great. Just hang out there, keeping both hips down. 5 deep breaths. 1. Proud to be here, breathing with intent. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale to sit up. Cross your shins, option to lift up all the way, or try placing your hands on the mat beside you and lift your bum off the floor. And then sit back down. Same thing, second side. Left knee comes in, open it to the side, strapping up the foot if you need to, or catching the toes, bend the knee. Inhale, lift the chest. Think of left ribs coming towards the right leg. So there is a twisting action. As you twist through the upper body, that right hip pulls back a bit. Just the way the body works. Breathe in, try to invite it. Exhale, fold. Letting the head go if you can. 5 breaths. Hollow out the belly every time you breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, sit up, lean back, cross your shins, stand up, or lift the bum. And lift the feet, and sit back down. Good. Feet together, knees open. So we're basically putting the last 2 poses together. Your Baddha Konasana. And the first one will just hinge forward. So sitting up nice and tall on your butt bones. Might need to like move a little leg out of the way. Chest lifts. And see if you can just pull the elbows back to let the heart come through the arms. If you're really tight, just try to sit up as tall as you can. Over time, we try to fold enough to bring the chin on the floor. Maybe. Keeping the back as straight as you can. Inhale, sitting tall. Your feet might come forward a bit or a lot, and we'll round the back with the knees open. So think about lifting up, rounding the back, and bringing your forehead down. 5 breaths. Keep lifting the belly every exhale. Strong core. 2. 3. 4. 5. Sitting up tall, bring your knees together, feet come about mat distance apart, toes lifted. The exhale, tuck back, rounding the back, look to the belly button. Inhale, knees open, broaden the chest, squeeze the shoulders back. Exhale, rounding the back, rocking behind the butt bones, pull the belly in. Inhale, opening the chest, knees spread a bit. So you could continue here, or next time you come up, stay here and lift the chest up, really tall, right on top of the butt bones. Maybe you walk your hands to your ankles, or catch your big toes with peace fingers. Pull back wherever you're holding and keep your chest proud. 1, 2. Should feel tightness or strength across the bra or the brow line. 3, 4, 5. Option to lean back a bit, chest stays lifted, and lift your feet up. 1, maybe you straighten your legs. 2, chest up for 3, 4, 5. With straight legs or bent knees, bring your legs together for 1. Maybe reach your arms forward. 2, your knees could be bent. You could be holding your legs for 3, 4. We're gonna lower it, so slowly lower back onto the base of the shoulders. And see if you can stretch your legs forward and lift your chest. Squeeze your bum for 1, 2, 3, 4. Bonus round, see if you can come all the way back up. Cross your shins and stand all the way up. Sit all the way back down. Beautiful. Legs out long in front, lying back onto your backs. Good. So we'll move through our kind of leg stretches with the strap. If you want a little extra today, a little more into the hip flexor, you have a couple pillows or a blanket or a block. You can place that block under your hips just to give your hips a little bit of elevation. And then we'll hug the right knee in. Straighten your left leg long. So just start here. If this bothers your low back at all, don't do it. Just keep your hips flat on the mat. Make do with what we have at home. So right knee in, left leg long, and just breathe here for a few. You're active through the left heel on the yoga mat. Think about squeezing the left thumbs, pressing that left hip flexor to the ceiling. Breathing into the tummy. You could open the right knee to the right, keep the knee bent, try to keep your left leg strong and active. Breathe into the tummy, breathe out, let it go. If you have like a mini human at home and they're hanging out, ask them to gently kind of like press down on your left thigh. They can even sit on it if they're like, you know, pretty light. Just make sure you're strong in the bum to resist that pressure if you do have assistance. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So just bring the right knee in, straighten that leg, and hug the left in. Strong and active right leg, squeezing the right bum, gently hug the left knee in. So think about it as you pull up and on that left knee, you lengthen through the front of the right thigh. Maybe opening the left knee to the left, keeping your right leg active, glute engaged. Bring your knee to center, place the foot on the floor, left foot on the floor, right foot on the floor, and we'll strap up the right foot. You can keep your left knee bent, you can come off the block or the blanket or pillow, and just let your hips come to the mat. Or you can try straightening your left leg long. Good. And just gently guide your right leg closer to the body. You might keep a bend in the knee, especially if you feel a lot of pull near the base of the hip or behind the knee. You can still stretch without fully straightening the leg. And then put both straps into the right hand and open the knee out to the right. You might not go very far. If you're elevated in the hips, it might be a little more challenging. Try to keep both your hips on the even on the surface it's on. Right leg to center, holding on to the straps in the left hand this time. Flex the right foot, toes towards the shin. Keep both hips down and gently pull the right leg across. So the right hip isn't coming up today. It's staying grounded. You're just pulling it across the body slightly. You might take your right hand to the hip crease, like your bikini or your Speedo line, and you push that part of the hip forward a bit. Keeping the right hip on the block or the floor, the bolster, the blanket, pillow. Good. And then bring right leg back in and happy baby. So if you're really stiff, you probably want to bend the left knee. Put both straps into your right hand and open. So turn the whole leg open and draw the knee in towards the armpit. So just like a happy baby position, you can let the left knee open a bit. Maybe hold on to the heel with one or both hands, or hold on the strap. This might feel like a lot. You straighten the left leg, it changes it a bit. Only do it if it feels good. Slowly, slowly come out of it, releasing the right foot down, bend the left knee if it's not. You might just squeeze the bum, lift the hips off the block or floor a few inches, squeezing the bum strong. And then exhale, bring the knee back, hips back down, and we'll strap up the left foot. Straighten the left leg high to the sky. Right leg bent or straight, whatever feels good. Both straps in the left hand. Keeping both hips down, open the left leg to the left. Breathing into it. Take your time to bring left leg to center, both straps in the right hand. Remember, right hip or left hip stays grounded here. Pull that left leg to the right a little bit, and you don't have to go very far. You might feel stretch all the way into the calf. You might bring your hand to your bikini line, your thumb to the hip crease, and press the hips slightly forward. One side might be tighter than the other. Rest assured, this is not abnormal. And bring that leg back up. You might bend the right knee for a little extra support. Turn the knee and the foot open as you bend it, and pull the left knee in towards the armpit, out to the side of the body. Holding onto the strap, maybe reaching for the heel. Breathe into it. Try straightening the right leg and notice the little shift that occurs. Lots of energy through the right leg if it's long. And slowly, slowly bring both knees to center. Feet flat on the floor. Press down through heels, squeeze the bum, and remove whatever is under the bum if it's not the mat. And lower the bum back down to the mat. So think of drawing knees towards each other a bit, pressing through the inner heel, lift the bum. Hands press down, squeeze the glutes. 5 deep breaths. 1. Strong through legs, compact the hips. 2. Lift the pelvic floor. For 3. 4. And 5. Exhale down. So if you want to repeat that, you can. Press down through the heels. You might even reach the arms back. So when you breathe in, try to relax the pelvic floor. And then when you breathe out, lift it up. Breathe in and relax. Keep strong through the legs. Breathe out, let it go. Last breath in, lift up as high as you can through the hips, and then slowly lower down. Feet come nice and wide, arms out to the sides, knees fall to the right. Maybe pause. Exhale, center. Inhale, knees fall left. Look to the right. Pause. Exhale, center. Just continue there for a few breaths, moving at your own pace. Next time the knees fall to the right, and roll onto the right side, extending that right arm long out to the side. If you had a pillow or block or something handy, you could place your head on it. And we'll stretch the left arm over the head, straighten the left leg nice and long. And think about lifting the bottom ribs away from the floor. Pointing through the foot, reaching through top finger. Lifting bottom ribs up. Squeeze the bum if you can. And then slowly, gracefully, we'll roll onto the other side. Extending the left arm. Rolling onto the left side, I think. Left knee up to 90. Straighten the right leg and reach the right arm over the head. So you're trying to lift up bottom ribs away from the floor to lengthen through that right side body. You flex the right foot, press the inside of the toe mound and the heel into the mat. And then take your time to roll over onto your back. Stretch your legs out nice and long. Maybe find a blanket, pillow. Splay the feet and the palms open. Shoulders away from ears. Letting go of any tension. And allow yourself the next few moments to observe that natural flow of the breath. Observe each thought as it arises without attaching to it.